Hey everybody, my name is Laura and I'm going to just tell you today a little bit about myself instead of doing a hair video. So, as probably not really very many of you know at all, I have been traveling for the last 2 years. I've been pretty much on the road the entire time. I did have an apartment for a while in Australia, but it was like this little tiny shoebox that had like a toilet, a bed, a bookshelf, and a balcony. Like me and my next door neighbor, we pretty much roommates. So what happened was, I was 24 years old. I had a really nice house. Was running my own business from home. It was awesome. I, had a really nice car. I'm married. Everything was just really in place. And I was like, wow, I just have everything all set up. But after a few months of working for myself at home, I just thought the only thing that's left to complete my white picket fence dream is to have children, and I'm just not ready to have children right now. So what else am I going to do? This isn't like everything I can do for the rest of my life. I've already gotten, I'm only 24 years old. Like I have years ahead of me. So I went on this trip with my husband. We went down to Montreal, which is in Tennessee, and we were on this 10-day road trip, and we just had such a fantastic time. He was like, we should do this. We should just be travelers. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we got home, and after 2 weeks, we still had the decision that we wanted to go traveling. So we're like, sweet, well, it's been 2 weeks. This must be for real. So we sold all of our stuff. We each closed down the businesses that we had, my hair salon, his recording studio, and we bought 2 tickets to Australia, and we were off like 3 months later. And goodbye house, goodbye things, goodbye lucrative jobs and success, and welcome to the road. And it has been such an awesome time. I'm so happy I did it. I have had so many amazing experiences. I went swimming with sharks, I climbed mountains, I did ceremonies with tribal groups, I rode motorcycles, I have been skinny dipping in 2 different oceans, I lived in a van for 2.5 months, I met all these incredible people. Like I just had such a good time. I fell in love with my husband, I fell in love with myself, I fell in love with poetry, I fell in love with the sky and the stars and the moon and all of this stuff that I didn't really know about because I was just thinking that I had to be buying things and consuming things and moving up the status ladder in order to have happiness. And I realized while I was on the road that kind of stuff just doesn't really matter, and that what really matters is who you are, the relationships that you have, and things that money can't buy. So I've just had the most amazing time. But with that, yin and yang, there's got to be a balance. I have had absolutely the worst times ever. That van that I said I lived in for 2.5 months was probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made buying. I lost a loved one while I was on the road, and I wasn't able to say goodbye to her. And so many things. I've probably cried more times since I left on the road than anything else. But it's been awesome. I've probably had like over 50 different places I've slept in that time. And yeah, it's been really good. So, but now I am grounded. I'm back in Canada. I'm not living in the same city. I've just moved into a place in Montreal, which I'm loving so far. It's so amazing. And I'm not ready to quit traveling. I'm just here. I want a home base again. Just, make some money because I lost it all traveling. That sort of thing. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me, what I've been doing, my life on the road. If you're able to travel, I highly suggest doing it. It's the most amazing thing that you ever do. Like, for everything that you have to lose and give up, you gain a lot. And it's not hard. All you have to do is say yes and go and do it. And you can, because I don't really have anything that anybody else doesn't have, except for the sense of adventure. And you probably have it too. Anyway, that's it. So that's me for now, and subscribe and let me know what you think, if you've been traveling, where you've been, what you've done. Bye.